Well, political analyst Tom Gross is in Tel Aviv right now. Tom, thank you so much for joining us and for your time. What is happening on the ground right now?
Well, pretty much the entire population of not just Tel Aviv, but most of Israel has spent the last 2, 3, 4 hours inside in safe rooms. Almost every Israeli building by law is required to have a bomb shelter. Um, Israel, as your correspondent says, has managed to shoot down most of the approximately 100 ballistic missiles that the Iranian regime has fired this evening. But some have got through apparently, and there's also been shrapnel has fallen from Israeli intercepts of these missiles. So around 35 Israelis are reported injured, two critically. I'd like to add something quite important. You quoted at the beginning of this bulletin the Iranian Revolutionary Guards claiming they were targeting military targets in Israel. This is simply untrue. The vast majority of targets have been civilian targets. This is quite the opposite to what Israel targeted. Israel very precisely targeted um, Iranian regime infrastructure, military personnel, and those involved with the Iranian nuclear weapons program. Iran, by contrast, has sporadically fired missiles across Israel, including at towns with large Arab populations like Haifa and Jerusalem. Also, of course, both those cities, particularly Jerusalem, have holy sites, holy not just to Jews and Christians, but also to Muslims. So the Iranian regime, without any regard to life or limb or property or even their own faith, have put mosques and including in Jerusalem, but also mosques, their mosques in Jaffa, in Tel Aviv, in Haifa, and so on, at risk. In spite of this, most Israelis are nevertheless very supportive of the Israeli government actions because we have all Israelis have known, that eventually Iran's nuclear weapons program had to be stopped and everything else has been tried. Years and years of being stonewalled in negotiation tactics by the Islamic regime. And various other methods, sanctions and so on, have been tried. In the end, everyone has known this night was coming when Israel, because no one else seems prepared to do it, was going to have to use force to try and set back the Islamic regime's nuclear program. And I just want to add one more thing. No one I know in Israel wishes anyone any harm or any regular citizen any harm in Iran. Quite the opposite. Most Israelis, like most Iranians, would like to have good relations with each other. The problem is the Islamic regime which seized power in the 1979 revolution and has caused havoc throughout the Middle East in many countries, Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, Gaza, and of course here in Israel, and even worse for the poor, suffering people, particularly the women who are persecuted, in fact, of Iran.
As you so rightly mentioned and remarked, the Revolutionary Guard did say that they were targeting military targets, as did Israel say they're targeting military and nuclear sites. What I wanted to ask you additionally, has the danger passed? What are the Israeli officials saying? Have they given the all clear?
Well, for this evening, this wave, it came in two waves of 100 ballistic missiles. It's what's being reported. Apparently, that immediate danger has passed, but almost every day, Iran's ally, the Houthis in Yemen, are sending over missiles at random times. And in fact, one Yemenite Houthi missile hit the West Bank today and severely injured three Palestinian children. That, in other words, an Iranian missile hit and injured Palestinian children in the West Bank. So the immediate danger of tonight seems to be over for the time being, but no one thinks this war won't go on for at least a few more days, hopefully no longer. And, Israel has done a lot of damage to the nuclear infrastructure of Iran, but not sufficient or complete. They hit Natanz, which is one of the main uranium enrichment sites, but they have not hit Fordo and Ishkafan, the main two other sites. And I suspect we may see further action by Israel against the Iranian nuclear infrastructure in the coming hours or days.
Tom, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.